Hi, my name is Danny Sher and I'm a registered osteopath. I qualified from the British School of Osteopathy in 1996, and I'm going to speak today a little bit about the history of osteopathy. The founder of osteopathy was a man called Andrew Taylor Still, born in Virginia, USA in 1828. Still was the son of a doctor, a physician, and who was also a Methodist priest, and would travel with his father around Virginia, tending to the sick. As a result, Still was exposed to a wide variety of different illnesses and sickness. He saw the horror of cholera at the time, but at the same time, because he was travelling around with his father through Virginia, he also saw the beauty of life. As a result of his apprenticeship, Andrew Taylor Still became interested in a formal education in medicine and went on to train and later became a surgeon in the American Civil War. But it was the tragedy within his own family that got Still to start to question the benefits of traditional medicine of the time. Within a few months, 3 of his daughters died to viral meningitis as a result of being administered mercury, the medicine of the day for such an illness. Andrew Taylor Still, as well as being a religious man and a doctor, had been a carpenter, a millwright, and as a result was interested in the mechanics of machines. He'd been exposed to all sorts of machines in his lifetime, and he started to think of the body in a similar manner. He understood how if a machine was not functioning well, if in some way its mechanics were altered or had stress put on them or were strained, they would start to function poorly. And as a result, he applied this theory, this philosophy to the human body. He looked at the human body in the same way as a machine, a mechanism which needs to function smoothly. Andrew Taylor Still went back to his anatomy, and it is well known that he would dig up the bones of Red Indians and examine them to try and deepen his knowledge of anatomy, as we've all seen the famous picture of Still holding up the femur. A major osteopathic tenet is the rule of the artery is supreme. In other words, Still believed that so long as the blood could get to a certain part of the body would be able to heal itself. Andrew Taylor Still went back to one of the most basic areas of medicine, the anatomy. He felt that if the osteopath could know the anatomy in great depth, if the osteopath could visualize the human body in his mind's eye, then he would be able to apply specific techniques to those parts of the body to influence their function. After Andrew Taylor Still set up his school in Kirksville, a student from Great Britain, Scotland, a man called John Martin Littlejohn, trained also as a religious man and a physiologist, came over to study under Still, learn his philosophy, and after many years returned to Great Britain to set up in 1917 the school called the British School of Osteopathy in London.